We all know that sometimes the best excuse is a creative one. Whether it's getting out of a sticky situation, avoiding an awkward confrontation, or even dodging work, some people have come up with excuses so outlandish that they seem unbelievable, yet somehow, they worked. Here are 10 of the most unbelievable excuses that actually managed to get people off the hook. 1. The dog ate my homework, for real. We've all heard this classic excuse, but one student took it to the next level. In an actual situation, a teacher was convinced when a student presented a chewed-up piece of homework with a note, "The dog got into my papers. I swear it wasn't me." Turns out, the dog had indeed eaten it. 2. I was late because my car was kidnapped. A man once used the bizarre excuse that his car had been kidnapped by thieves, only to be found later parked a block away, untouched. While suspicious, the sheer originality of the excuse managed to buy him some time, and a suspension for creative thinking. 3. I can't come to work. My bed was too comfortable. One person decided to be brutally honest with their boss, explaining that they couldn't leave their house because their bed was so warm and cozy, they simply couldn't get out. Surprisingly, the boss found it too relatable to be mad about it and allowed the person to work from home. 4. Aliens took my homework. A student once tried to claim that aliens had abducted their homework while they were out playing. The story was so bizarre that the teacher couldn't stop laughing, and surprisingly, the teacher let the student redo the assignment with no penalty. 5. I was late because I was helping an old lady cross the street. A classic, but one time, a student genuinely used this excuse, and it worked. When they arrived late, they claimed they had been helping a confused elderly woman, and the teacher bought it. Perhaps the old lady was a good actress too. 6. I can't attend the meeting. My time travel machine broke. An employee once called into a meeting to explain that their time travel machine had malfunctioned, preventing them from being on time. While highly unusual, the team found it humorous enough to let them off the hook and reschedule. 7. My cow ate my phone charger. A farmer once told his boss that he was late to work because his cow had chewed through his phone charger, rendering him unable to get an alarm or communication. Believe it or not, the boss was so charmed by the rural flair of the excuse that they let it slide. 8. I was late because I was trapped in my own house. A person claimed they were late for work because their house door got stuck, and they couldn't escape. When they sent a picture of the jammed door as proof, it worked, although it's still unclear how the door was so stubborn. 9. The internet ate my files. A worker once explained that all of their work files had been mysteriously deleted because the internet ate them. Despite the absurdity, the IT department found a technical glitch and restored the files, allowing the excuse to stand. 10. A bird stole my sandwich. One person claimed that they were delayed for lunch because a bird swooped down and stole their sandwich right out of their hands. The story was so outlandish that everyone couldn't help but laugh, and the excuse worked just fine. These outlandish excuses may sound unbelievable, but they somehow manage to get people off the hook, whether through charm, humor, or sheer luck. It just goes to show that sometimes, thinking outside the box, even in the most ridiculous ways, can save the day.